As someone who's experienced both a spiritual awakening and a Kundalini awakening, I thought I would share my personal perspective on the differences and similarities between the two. So, spiritual awakening. My spiritual awakening was like an aha moment. It's like a shift in consciousness. And so I shifted from duality into unity consciousness or non duality during my spiritual awakening. And I basically left my body because I was just one with the universe. So I was up there stretching across the universe and just not interested in my body anymore. Just in total bliss, very expansive and feeling very light because I wasn't weighed down by my body and all my baggage. So just experiencing bliss and enjoying for about 4 hours, and it would have gone on longer had I not gone to bed. Hindsight, if I would have only known, don't go to sleep. Anyway, so Kundalini, I was really surprised by how physical the Kundalini awakening is. It's an energetic awakening, and so the Shakti energy, this creation energy that is flowing through you, it's going through your body and pulling up any trauma, repressed emotions, parts of your personality, basically like shaking your body, twisting you, stretching you, trying to get anything stuck from your joints or your muscles or your organs, trying to squeeze that stuck energy out of you and up to the surface where you can look at it and just have any kind of forgiveness or surrender to just observing it and letting it go. So it's very physical, and you're pulled very deeply into your body. And if you're someone like me who had experienced a lot of childhood trauma, like I was kind of living a lot like out here somewhere because I didn't feel safe in my body. So Kundalini really pulled me down into my body to work on everything that was stored there. And basically your body is like a storehouse for your consciousness and your subconscious. So like where I was in bliss with my spiritual awakening, with the Kundalini awakening, you're being like pulled down into your subconscious and, looking at all the parts of yourself that you either didn't want to look at or didn't have access to. You're getting to look at that, and so you come up for air and you get plunged right back down again. So there's not a lot of time for bliss in the beginning stages of a Kundalini awakening, at least not until you clear out a lot of your heart chakra, and then make room to hold on to the love and joy vibration that comes with that shift. And even though I had experienced like a heart awakening prior to my Kundalini awakening, where I was in bliss for like 4 months, that all ended like as soon as I began my Kundalini awakening. I was instantly pulled into anxiety. Kundalini, the Shakti energy, it like amplifies all of your emotions. So I had been living with anxiety for years and years and didn't even realize it, but the energy amplifies it. And so at the start of my Kundalini awakening, I had major anxiety and even paranoia, like so paranoid that I didn't even want to answer my phone when it rang, or I was afraid to look up information on Kundalini awakening because I thought like the government was going to be watching me or on me, like, oh, there's another one, there's an awakened one, we've got to watch her. So I was very paranoid about it when my awakening first started. And that's one thing, like I'll say, that was similar to between the spiritual awakening and the Kundalini awakening, is that after each one of these, there's like a intense pull or drive to devour spiritual information. And one of the reasons, like for me, was that I didn't know what a spiritual awakening or a Kundalini awakening was. And so when I had each one of them, it's like after my spiritual awakening, like I wanted to know what the heck that was because it was so amazing. Like I wanted more of that, right? So started doing whatever I could to find information on that, and meditating and joining a Buddhist temple and all kinds of stuff to try to figure it out. And then the same with my Kundalini awakening. After I got past the paranoia, like just trying to figure out what the heck a Kundalini awakening is. And honestly, like at the time, like I couldn't find a lot of really good information about it, about what it was, and it took me like many years to actually figure this out, like what was going on, what this process was all about. And I feel like with the spiritual awakening, you know, like I was pulled into unity and one with everything. But with the Kundalini awakening, like I feel like I'm becoming more and more human, like without the ego drives, just being an actual authentic human for the first time, and what that actually means. Like I still like feel very much like a separate being. Like I communicate with my higher self or my spirit guides or connecting in with other higher beings, but I still like have a feeling like I'm separate from them. There's no I haven't shifted into any kind of unity consciousness with the Kundalini as of yet. So also I think there's like a really deep connection, like obviously very much connected in the spiritual awakening because you are the divine, you're totally connected in. And then with the Kundalini awakening, I have a deep connection with the Holy Mother, because that's how my Kundalini was introduced. When it came up within me, it was introduced as the Mother. And so I feel it's very much a feminine energy, and the Holy Mother of creation, this creation energy that is within all of us. So that is what I have for you today. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I would love to hear if you've experienced either of these or both of these. I would love to hear your experience, and would appreciate it if you would like or subscribe. Thank you.